Good evening, folks. How is it going? Hope everyone is well. I love each and every one of you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following me. Thanks for following my pages, my stories, um, and sharing and following my business page that I have. If you don't know my business page, shoot me a DM and I can share you the link to my business page, and we'll take it from there. Hope everyone is well. Tonight, what is going on? Everybody who's joining today, you can say where you're from unless you're hiding from the law or their spouse. Your name and where you're from. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Awesome. Let's see here. A little bit of a focus here to make sure everything's good and aligned. All right, awesome. Looking through my journal today. How's everyone doing today with this whole craziness going with this pandemic? The corona. Hope all is well. I hope you're healthy and taking every protective measure to prevent from getting this nasty virus that's been lurking around, and have my thoughts regarding to that, but it's not the topic of today's discussion. And so today's discussion is dreams. Do you have them? And I asked that question to one person that I've met at work, and he told me, yeah, I do have dreams. Is they come when I fall asleep. Those are not the dreams that I'm talking about. No. These are the dreams that if time or money wasn't an obstacle, what would you do? If, let's say, you have all the time of the world, right? And all of the money, millions of dollars, and you're like, let's say, we'll put it this way. Let's say you have 12 hours free, and then the rest of the hours you just gotta work and do what you have to do to make ends meet, right? And let's say you have those 12 hours and you have millions of dollars in your bank. What would you do with your time? First off, that would be the first question. And what would you do with your money? Okay, that's the second question. And so, let's see if I can type this. Comments will appear. Can I? Yeah, I think I could write a comment here. So the first question will be, what you do with your time? What would you do with your time? That would be the first question I'm asking. Hey, Karen, nice to connect with you. Thanks for joining. So that's the first question. What would you do with your time? Time and money wasn't an obstacle. So this is the second question. What would you do with your money? Now, these two questions will start to spark up in your mental frontal cortex. It's something that when it triggers something where, wow, I dream to have this stuff, and I dream to have all of this stuff. I dream to spend my time with these certain people, or spend my time with these certain other people. Like, those are the two questions you want to ask yourself. And if you guys are joining right now, you see those two questions there. How's it going, Kingsley? Thanks for joining. Answer back those two questions. What would you do with your time, first off? And what would you do with your money if time and money wasn't an obstacle? That ties with what your dreams. And if you can align of your current workforce, if you can align, if you can, I'm trying to put it into words where where you're working at right now is going to suffice what your dreams, then you're at the right path. If not, then you have to do some changes. You have to change something. For an example, let's say Joe is working at Domino's Pizza, and Joe has started his small business, but because of his dreams and his goals, Joe knows that working at Domino's Pizza is not going to provide him and to give him that time freedom and that money that he needs to fulfill his dreams. Okay? And I'm not saying to be greedy about it. What I'm saying is, if your dreams align to your to what you are making, you're on the right track. For another example, like let's say Joe has already retired from Domino's. Why? Because his other side income, his other business is providing him that money and that time freedom that he needs to do what he needs to do. For an example, to donate his time and wealth to Palm Beach County music departments, because he sees a need. He sees a need to where Joe sees that there's instruments that are damaged, that are poorly in poor condition, and that students lacking musical worksheets. I'm sorry, musical books. And so Joe realizes that, and so he's gonna donate his time, and he's also gonna donate his money, so that they have new instruments or repaired instruments, and as well as all the musical theory tools that students need so they know about music. That's Joe's dream. But your dream could be different from Joe's dream. So I want to see, I've got some comments going on. Let's see. Got one says, I would like to have a retreat house for families of special needs kids where Edving, how's it going? I'm going to read this again. I would like to have a retreat house for families of special needs kids where the children will be taken care of while parents get to relax. As far as time, I would like for my family and I to run it to make sure everyone has the love and care they deserve. And that's a good dream. Now, the next step is doing the work. I have made some notes regarding to the work part, and it's so true in the United States. And I'm going to look at that really, where is it? It's one of these notes that I took from Eric Worre. Boom, 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 boom. And it has to do with something to where most Americans, when they start, they just don't finish. When they start something, they don't finish. And there's a percentage that I have written about it. I'm going to look at it. Thanks for joining, guys. If you guys are tuning in, be sure to stay tuned. So here we go. So, for an example, let's say Joe wanted to start real estate. Like, he's got his dreams, he's got his goals, and he's got everything set up and ready to go. But he has what they call, they call it the fear factor. And when that happens, that fear factor, he just boots out. And why? Is because of so many no's, so many of all of these what they call these oh my god, I can't look for the word right now. But here's a did you know? Did you know of all of the people who get into real estate, or gets a real estate license every single year, here in the US, 90% never sell a single home. That's a fact. Of all of the small business created here in the USA, the average business investment is $65,000 to start that business. And 50% of those fail in the first 12 months. And why is that, folks? Why is that? It's because the fact of the matter is that your dreams are not as strong enough for you to continue to grow, for you to continue to move forward. And that's the reality. If that dream sparks you up every day to wake you up in the morning to get shit done, then it's worth to keep going. It's worth it. You just gotta believe in yourself and don't throw the freaking towel. Seriously. By the way, yeah, I got a green towel behind there. It's my make-believe green screen, and it does work. I get creative sometimes. I love the mind God gives me. Hallelujah, praise God. And so, going back, 50% of those fail in the first 12 months. 80% in the first 5 years. Listen to this. 80% in the first 5 years. 94 in the first 10 years. Fail. And the numbers keep growing. You know why? Because everybody gets so excited. They have their dreams. They have their goals written down. And they get so excited and joining this business. And all of a sudden, no, I don't want your product. No, I don't think it's not going to work out for me. Oh, you in one of those things. Oh, okay. No, I'm not interested. It's the same thing in every business you go to. I work at Domino's. We get customers that, they just don't like our pizza. Okay, tough luck. Move on. That's the same mental concept you need to have in order to become an entrepreneur, a business leader. Move on. If there's a no, move on. Go to the next person. Somebody's going to be happy to listen to the product or services you're going to offer them. And one more thing you got to understand is too, when you have your dreams and goals aligned and you have an engine that's going to provide those dreams and goals and you keep going, you have to remember this. What you're selling and what you have is hope. If you believe that what you have is hope, then that's it. You have the key to success. All it takes is you. And so I want you, whoever's tuning in right now, go back into the comments. Jennifer, what is up? What is going on? What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. So I want you guys to look back, scroll down and look at the 2 questions and fill them out. Answer those 2 questions. I want you to do that today. I want to know, if time, what would you do with your money? And what would you do with your time? And if you're just tuning in, catch the replay and answer those questions. It's something that I would love to help you out, and I would love to give you a hand up into achieving success, achieving your dreams and your goals and your aspirations and what you want to do with your family, what do you want to do with yourself, what do you want to do for the community. See, because if you add value to your community, you do something for your community, monetary or services, you'll be the 5% out of the whole equation of the economy. Yes. And the economy pretty much does not help when we're broke as hell. I'm just being real. Some people don't like me being real, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, well, I am watching you and learning. That's great. I'm so glad that I'm able to provide value to each and every one of you guys. And if you have questions regarding to what I was discussing, you can leave comments below. And if you find value and you feel like this is something that somebody needs in their life, you can share. You're more welcome to share this information. You're more welcome to share this content. And so, guys, what time is it now? Wow, 20 minutes. Pretty good, Noel. All right. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining. Share, like, comment. Share it to everybody. And if you found value, leave a like, leave some emojis, throw some hearts. I'm about to end this call pretty soon. I've got another live that I'm going to do pretty soon. It might be tonight, maybe tomorrow, depends on how my kid's study is going, because he's doing school right now and he depends a lot on data. Yeah. The life, the fatherly life, yes, and I enjoy it, every bit one of them. Every single minute I enjoy it. Guys, take care, stay safe, be healthy. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you use your mask, your gloves, and stay protected, because this is gonna pass by. This is meant to pass on. Love each and every one of you. See ya.